Hello and welcome to Struggle is Real. This is Miranda. This is Victoria. Miranda is a writer and I wanted her to come with us and write for 10 minutes, but also share her experience about this week's writing. But not just this week's writing. I have a question. So
Sure.
how does your successful writing session, however many minutes it is, feel like on a feeling level? What's the outcome? What is like when you have written something that you're satisfied with? Like, how does it feel in your universe?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I'm working on a full-length play.
Mm-hmm.
So success, I think, when I get in a state of what I call flow.
Mm-hmm.
So where I'm not, when my characters are speaking through me, and I'm not like over analyzing my scene, but just like the dialogue flows through me, and I can get it on the page easily.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not stuck in my head critiquing myself. Like that for me is a great writing session.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I also relate to that. The flow and not overthinking is so important. Okay, so what about the challenge? What is like so-called writer's block look like for you?
Yeah, so for me, structure is like a big stumbling block. That's where I tend to get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be in, writing along with the characters talking to me, and the dialogue comes easier. But when it comes to actually structure and how to advance plot through dialogue, that's probably the hardest thing for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And usually in revision, as we're all like realize, oh, this is not, this scene didn't go where it needed to go. And yeah.
You see, like, it's so interesting. We have so much in common, yet we're all so different, right? Like, I've been doing last week, the week before last week, I was not very in the zone at all, not even journaling. But this past week, I've been journaling every morning, and it was at least one page of spam, whatever. And I have discovered that within this journaling and free flow of consciousness, I have like written one little half a page of dialogue.
Amazing.
However, like you say, structuring this dialogue is in one of my stories anthology series that I'm trying to write, maybe in this decade or the next 2 decades, doesn't matter. But it feels like it's one of the puzzles and I do not see the big picture. This is my issue. This is my biggest stumbling block for a long time. And I wanted to do this, like writing for at least 10 minutes, like 10 minutes is nothing, to get myself into a habit. Because like I told you before we started, I was so terrified of not like succeeding in some way that I just stopped it all overall.
Yeah.
And writing is it's a habit. You gotta write no matter what you're writing, however many pages you're writing every day. It's a habit. So I'm hoping today at least one person will write with us. If not, I'm glad that Miranda is here. She has a laptop, she's typing. I'm writing with my pen and paper. And a lot of times when I'm traveling or I can't write, I use the voice to text, which is very convenient. So whatever expression you wanna do, just do it. And if you feel like that you are in the zone and you don't want to stop, ignore this podcast, this show, and keep writing and turn us off. And after we finish, we will just share quickly how it went. And let's do it.
Great.
Put your time mask.
Oh, I will. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Sorry to interrupt. I know for some people it's not easy to, like, some people are not working on anything specific, or maybe today they don't want to write something specific. So maybe we can come up with a prompt. I have one. Maybe you can spontaneously also throw something. One that I thought of about driving here was during this past week, who was because we interact with different people, who was the person who brought up the best out of you, and who was the person who pissed you off?
I love that. I'll just share a prompt that I use a lot is again, to try and get out of my head, is just what do I notice in the room around me, and literally just like describe the environment that I'm in.
That's
So,
cool.
I really like yours.
Okay, I like yours.
Okay, there we go.
It helps with the scene. Okay.
Choices.
Now we can time ourselves.
Okay. Great.
Time's up.
That's it.
That was quick.
It
for
was
me.
really quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was quick. How do you feel?
Good. I mean, it's interesting to have like the pressure of like
Uh-huh.
10 minutes. You know, like that's like, there was something about that was really helpful in a weird way.
Helpful?
Yeah.
For me, it's like 10 minutes. It gives me some kind of, it's like I'm rewarding myself that I did it. And surprisingly, interesting things are coming out in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm really convinced that because you and I in this room, and also a third person, even if there's one only person, I think it creates a powerful connection.
Totally.
And I feel the energy. I know, like,
Yeah, I totally agree.
you agree with me. Yeah, you cannot make this up. Like, this is real stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Did you write something for your work? For your...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting on my final scene, so that's exciting.
That's cool. I started with first I always put the date, the timestamp, and the location, because I don't know how else to start. Otherwise, I will never start.
Interesting.
Then I just started like what I'm doing, and then all of a sudden I came up with a monologue. Again, it's another puzzle piece. I cannot imagine. I mean, I can't explain this. It's great, and some days will be not great. Like last Sunday was a disaster. I don't know what I was doing. I was alone. I was confused. I was like, what am I gonna do? But I still did it. And no matter what happens, I hope you will show up and you do it with me. Like, I think it's worth it. I mean, it was worth it for me because that prompted then me trying to do it every day. But then I'm pretty sure next week might not be the same, and it's okay. And I didn't want to do this because, asking people to write a comment, but I'm like, I think it will be helpful for everyone if you share what you think about all of this. If you have a question, I don't think there's an email on the YouTube. Maybe I can indicate. You can ask questions. You can give criticism or comments or whatever is not helpful or is helpful. Because I think I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it that it can be. I mean, your experience, right? We're so unique and we're so different.
Yeah.
There's at least one person there who heard something, what you said, and it resonated with them.
I think just setting aside the time like that and doing it so that you're not alone, because I think writing can be such a lonely endeavor. So I think to have like a writing buddy, whether that's a virtual writing buddy or somebody that's in the room with you, and that you set aside the time, like you were saying, you write every day or it's once a week or whatever it is, to just be consistently working at it, I think is a really valuable thing.
That's awesome. Even if you don't want to do this, if you find a real life person and sit down with them after this, it will be even better, like so much better. But if you don't, I'll be here next Sunday. Well, it was great. It was a pleasure writing with you.
You too.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
See you next Sunday. Bye.